Hello and welcome to Talk Tuesday. I'm Coach D, your budget coach, and I help high achieving women reach and exceed their financial goals while still enjoying life in the process. If you've been here before, thank you for tuning in. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome. This month we'll be focusing on budgeting. We have been focusing on budgeting. So first we discussed on the first week we discussed what is a budget, why is it important. The second week we went over the different type of budgets. The third week we went over the different. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening right now. My nerves are getting the best of me. But today, hey, thank you guys for tuning in. So today we're going to just discuss budgeting mistakes to avoid, and let's get into that. And let me just do my thing. Um, So, how's everyone doing today? Thank you for hopping in with me. It's like as soon as I was getting ready to go live, then I realized my camera wasn't set because I'm actually just getting back in town, and I'm like, oh my gosh! So then I'm rushing around, and then I get in here, and so hey, thank you for hopping in. All right, so budgeting mistakes to avoid. Number one, thinking you're too cool for a budget. We all sometimes we're like, I don't want a budget. I'm not gonna have a budget. I'm just who wants a budget? No, we need a budget, regardless of how much you make. You know, a budget is for anyone, not someone who might be going through financial struggles. A budget is for anyone, regardless of how much money you make, how little money you make, because you need that financial plan to get you to those financial goals that you have set for the now and the future. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Glad we're doing great. Glad we're doing good. And number two, I have staying stuck in a budget that doesn't work. So sometimes we'll be working on a budget and we're in there, we're doing this. And at the end of the month, it's just like this budget isn't working out. This plan that I created is not getting me to my success. I'm having too much income. I'm having too little income. These issues happen when our budget isn't working for us. It could be something with your expenses, it could be something with your income. But if you don't look at your budget to see what the problem is, then you'll be stuck with this budget, and it's not going to be successful for you, and you're not going to get anywhere, and it's going to become frustrating, and then you'll stop using it. So what I would suggest, if your budget isn't working for you, definitely try a different type of budget or see what the problem is. Maybe the budget you have is actually perfect for you, but you just have something in there incorrectly. Maybe you don't have your income entered incorrectly, or maybe your income used to be something else and now it has changed, or maybe your expense that maybe came out was different than you have in your budget. So it could be something minor that could be throwing your budget off. So, check it out. If it's not working, see where the problem is. If it's the budget altogether, create a new one. There are different types of budgets. Not only that, sometimes we need to start fresh. Number three, something I just said, underestimating or overestimating your income. So just think about it. If I think make more income than I'm making, then I think that I can spend more, I can do more, so it will make me overspend. Which would then, when we get to the end of the month, when I run out of money, then I'm forced to use my credit cards, which will then make me move over, into accumulating debt. If I already had debt, then more debt. So if I had, underestimated my income, let's say I thought I made less than I did. Okay, so that's good, because I'm working with extra money, but then I'm not working with the plan, then I'm doing something crazy with that money and it's not really working for me. So understanding the actual income you have and knowing exactly what you have coming in will help you to do the best with it, not only to enjoy life and have fun and all those things, but also to make sure that you can plan for the future or be able to do things that you want to do when with your money. Number four, not thinking about small expenses. So I always use the example as buying out for lunch at work. So I'm not going to use that today. So let's think about buying a coffee in the morning. Thinking about coffee. Let's say you get coffee in the morning every day. Let's say it's $5. So if you get it every day, that's $25. In a whole month, that is $100. Okay, so it's just $100. Then think about it for the whole year, $1,200. That little $5 added up to so much that we're not paying it any mind, and it's only $5. But just keep in mind that that's what it is now, and that's just thinking about it as $5. Your coffee might be more than $5, and let's not forget if we want to get a little sandwich to go with it or something like that. So just think about those things that just don't forget. Like we don't usually put those type of things in our budget as well because we think, it's only $5. I got $5 to spare in my budget. So when we don't do that, then we're risk ourselves not having enough money in the end because that little $5 threw us over because we didn't realize how much it was adding up to, not in a day, not in a week, but in a month. And then when we have expense at the end of the month, we don't know what happened, and we could have used that $100 on something else, or even $50. Because remember, I always say to enjoy the things that you love still with your budget. So I'm not saying to just cut it out altogether, but I do want you to think about how much you're spending on this item, and if you need extra money somewhere else, this is somewhere that you can cut. But if you're not thinking about it, if you're not checking it out, then it adds up. So be mindful and think about the little things that you spend money on. So I would challenge you to just look at your bank statement or look at your credit card statement, whatever you use, and see the charges that you make on a daily basis or a weekly basis that are under $5 and $10, and then see how much it adds up to. Look at how often you're using it, how often you're getting that thing. So check that out. Thank you for tuning in. Let me see. It used to be your thing. Oh, so I kept talking, so I'm not sure which thing you were talking about. Hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for tuning in. So today we discussed budgeting mistakes to avoid. So if you're just hopping in, definitely catch the replay. Hashtag replay in the comments so that I know that you watched. I thank you for being here. We'll be here next week. We're here every week at 6 p.m. Eastern for Talk Tuesday. If you are, a high achieving woman who is interested in, learning how to create your budget and budget to success and get to your financial goals and reach those goals, I have a 6-week intensive that starts this Sunday for 6 weeks, and we will really be getting into everything you have going on, creating that financial plan, understanding that financial plan, and getting to our debt elimination, building our savings, and learning how to think about the future and putting that all into it. So if that's something you could benefit from, you can send me a message and I can send you the link, or I'll put the link in the caption of this replay. But I thank you for tuning in and have a great evening, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.